John Rappaport back here in the fourth hour, InfoWars. Before I get into RFK Jr. here, I just want to let all of you know an emergency shipment of DNA Force is back at InfoWarsLife.com. Had been sold out. It is now back, but limited quantities. So get over there to InfoWarsLife.com because it could be months before a larger shipment of DNA Force arrives. Patented ingredients, bio-PQQ, systemic enzymes, 175 clinical studies on bio-PQQ. That's what's backing this up. Very expensive to produce. An emergency shipment has arrived of DNA Force at InfoWarsLife.com. Go there, make your body great again, and support InfoWars. Okay, RFK Jr., Robert F. Kennedy Jr. He is purported, let's see the green light here from President Trump, to be the guy who is going to investigate on behalf of the federal government executive branch vaccine safety. Now, I never thought in my lifetime that I would ever say those words. And if you've been paying attention, neither should you, because this is unprecedented. The President of the United States meets with Robert F. Kennedy Jr. at Trump Tower. Kennedy comes out and says, okay, I'm going to do an investigation on behalf of the administration into vaccine safety. I'm going to take on the CDC because I know all about the CDC. And RFK does know, Jr. does know everything he needs to know right now. Right now. You can imagine what he might uncover with subpoena power, perhaps. He knows right now that there is an incredible conflict of interest at the CDC, that it's structural, that it's existed forever, and it boils down to this. The CDC is a profit-making company. They buy and sell gigantic amounts of vaccines. 50% of the vaccines in America for children come from the CDC. But at the same time, they are the agency required to do so-called scientific studies assessing the safety and efficacy of vaccines. That's called a conflict of interest, my friends. And RFK Jr. can document the men and women who sit on those committees at the CDC and make assessments about what vaccines your children must have, what new vaccines are coming on to the market, the safety of these vaccines, while they take money, significant money from pharmaceutical companies. And this has never been challenged at the CDC. The CDC is a rogue federal agency and a profit-making company at the same time. And they deserve to be completely plowed under legally after an investigation and completely reformulated from the ground up. RFK Jr. can do that if he is given the leeway. He knows enough right now. He knows enough right now. This would be staggering. And I speak as somebody that's been working as a reporter for 34 years now and has been investigating vaccines for the last 28, 30 years. To have this happen would be staggering on many fronts, not only medical. It would alert the public yet again on a higher level that they have been bamboozled and committed crimes against them by institutions of government for a long, long, long time, and that major media science is fake science right down to the ground. That's what this investigation would do. So in any way that we can support this happening, under the executive branch and Trump's guidance with RFK Jr. in the lead, it's absolutely necessary that we strike back with the truth at major media, who are already gathering their forces to declaim this as some horrible thing that's going to kill all of our children, and all of the fake news and horrific lies they tell. We'll be back after the break here on INFOWARS.
This has been adopted as of 2017 by the Department of Defense. All 4 branches of the military, Combat One. And guess who in the spring of 2017 has the exclusive right to sell this to everybody else but the military? INFOWARS.com. I want to commend Q and Patrick and the rest of our team. I want to commend Combat One for getting the big Pentagon deal. And I want to thank them for supporting us, because they know we support America. We are the exclusive source of Combat One skin and muscle optimization, field foam, field spray, skin and muscle optimization, and broad spectrum hygiene tactical bath. Contains 8 pre-moistened cloths. Ladies and gentlemen, these are incredibly affordable, and they have patented proprietary systems that annihilate germs, you name it, across the board. That's why it's been adopted by the Pentagon, by the Defense Department, system-wide. I'm gonna go over some of the numbers, some of the proven statistics and the claims that Combat One can make right now. Never before has the public been able to access this new Combat One military-grade hygiene technology used by special operations to maintain hygiene during survival situations. Studied for safety and effectiveness by St. John's Medical Research Institute, St. Jude's, and the American Journal of Infection Control. The technology behind Combat One wipes kills bad bacteria while leaving beneficial skin bacteria unharmed. That's the key buffer. The toxic wipes, the sanitizers kill everything, including your immune system. They lower your fertility. It's all admitted. Combat One is able to do this naturally by only targeting the bad stuff. And again, it's all patented. It's super secret. 12 years, Special Forces testing it. This is something every info warrior needs to order, needs to have in their home, needs to use in their daily lives, whether it's cleaning your guns or your own skin, or when you're out camping. This is the game changer. The entire family of Combat One is available exclusively at InfoWarsStore.com.
Just coming back from the river where I was using one of our water filtration straws, a certain device we sell here at InfoWarsStore.com, and I had smacked my knuckle pretty hard the other day with my knife after cleaning one of the animals. So I'm going to use some Combat One foam, show you guys that we actually use it, how well it works. This wound's been open for about 5 days now. I just dipped it in and out of the river, so just to better safe than sorry. Once I let that soak in, I'll wrap it up, field dress, and nice and clean again.
And it certainly is coming to the rescue with Combat One, born in America, made in America, and now distributed by InfoWars to America.